How y'all doing? You already know. Naughty is the only way to go. It is December 23rd, Friday, Christmas Eve. Let's go. Last week I did a story about me working as an extra for WWE. And I have many parts of that because I would work as an extra a few times for them. So this story is going to be a funny one where I took a shower with Kane. Wait, what? Did I? Oh, yeah, I said that out loud. I got a call from Luke Hawks again. And he asked me, he says, hey, I need you to look tall. I'm like, bruh, I can't get much taller than 6'5". He goes, I need you to look Kane tall. I was like, shit. I can't look Kane tall unless I get lifts in my shoes. He goes, just walk in there looking tall. All I need you to do. You got to be a Kane double. I'm like, what does it mean? He goes, I don't know. Figure it out when we get to the building. I'm like, all right, whatever. So I had to be at the building for noon. I took a half a day from work that day. I think it was a SmackDown taping. SmackDown on Tuesday night. And I took a half a day from work. Went and worked out at the gym. The gym I was going to at the time was French Riviera. And when I walked in, Fit Finley was walking out. A few of the guys were walking out. When the guys come to town, they always have a gym that they go to that they prepay to get a quick workout in before their next, it's just constantly on the road. So they try to get their workouts in anywhere they can. French Riviera is one of those places. So they had a couple of WB guys in there working out. Kane was in there. Didn't say a word to him. I did my hour and a half workout. Went and took a shower. And you ever have that feeling that somebody was just watching you? So I'm in a shower. And I'm all lathered up. I got my face full of soap and I got that feeling. It was just stopped and went, somebody's watching me. I got this feeling. Get the soap out of my face and I look over and Kane is looking at me. Now, the stalls in French Riviera was like right here. I was 6'5" at the time. I think Kane was 6'7". He wasn't looking over, so he didn't see anything. It was just the fact that he was staring at me, and it was pretty funny. But the look on my face must have been hilarious because I was like, "Fuck, shit, stop!" And that smirk on his face was funny. And I was like, I said nothing else. Got out, dried off, got dressed. He got dressed, left. I left. I had to go pick up somebody because we were riding together to the building, and we get to the building, and I'm standing against the wall waiting for the guy to come in and check us in and get paid and everything. And I'm just standing there like I'm up against the wall standing. And here comes Kane. I'm like, oh, here, this is going to be funny. So he walks by me, and he passes me right up, and I'm like, and he stops. He stops dead in his track. He goes, didn't we take a shower together? I was like, no, time out. Man, don't be saying that so loud. Are you crazy? And he started cracking up laughing. He goes, what are you doing here? I said, I'm an extra. I'm an independent wrestler. I've been doing this for years. I said, working as an extra for WWE tonight. He goes, why didn't you say anything to me in the gym? We worked out like next to each other. He goes, I said, because everybody was asking you for pictures and talking to you and all this stuff. And I have enough respect to realize that I'm going to be standing here with you not knowing you were going to stare at me in a freaking shower. And he goes, dude, stop. And I went, I can pick your brain here if I want. I didn't have to do it there. So if I want to talk to you, I could talk to you now. He goes, well, shit, let's go get something to eat. I said, well, I'm going to wait to get checked in. He goes, don't worry about it. You with me. Let's go eat. So we went to catering, sat down at 8. We talked. It was cool. JBL joined us. JBL's a funny rib guy. JBL's funny. Anyway, we sat down and just shot the shit for a little while. It was pretty cool. And I told him, I said, I'm actually supposed to be a double U. He goes, you're kind of short. I said, first time I heard that in my life. But it was like, yeah. He goes, I don't know what they got planned. He goes, I know they got something. And at the time, I think he and Christian were feuding. And they were doing like a mock Mardi Gras parade in the arena, where they came out with a float and some guys walking with the flambeaus and stuff. And one of them was dressed up and would have Kane's outfit on underneath, and Christian would see it and think it was Kane and spear him. but they didn't want to actually put Kane under it. They wanted an extra. They wanted somebody else under it. So they told me to get dressed. So I put this thing on, shimmied into his tights and everything. And then they told me, oh, never mind, we're not doing it. So I took it all off. Doc Hendricks is standing there. Michael P.S. Hayes is standing there, and he's calling the shots on the whole segment. So he tells me, he decided to do it. Get dressed. So I put it back on. And never mind. And then they decided not to use me. They wanted to use somebody else that was a little bit taller than me, which is understandable. I'm not as tall as Kane. They wanted to use the guy, he went as Festus. The guy that every time they ring the bell, he would change into his monster, and they'd ring the bell again, and Luke Gallows. But he went as Festus at the time. He was an extra too. At the time, he was working his way in. They wound up using him, and Christian wound up tearing his pec muscle and was out for months after they speared him. So I looked at Doc Hendricks and said, you know what? That shit wouldn't have happened if he'd have speared me. Yeah, you can't say that out loud at WWE. I'm always kind of saying stuff I shouldn't say, but I did. But Doc got a kick out of it. He started laughing. He was like, don't say that. But yeah, that's I took a shower with Kane story. It was funny. We're about 6.5 in. It's Christmas. It's supposed to be a merry, happy time. Actually, it is, because I got a nice little bonus from my job today. It was awesome. So I hope everybody has a good holiday. Don't eat too much. And if you fight with your family, dude, film that shit. I want to see it. Send it to me. Especially family fights. Especially if food gets involved. Hit me up. I want to see it. Film it for me. Tape it. Record it. Do whatever you got to do. Once again, thank you for being here. This year has been phenomenal with me retiring from the ring and to telling these stories that a lot of y'all are really paying attention to and telling. It means a lot to me, and it would mean a lot to me if you'd share it with your friends. Just been a hell of a year. So I'm going to end next week. Give me some ideas. I want everybody to shoot me some ideas of what y'all would like to hear about. If there was any questions in WWE, any questions you got about Minotaur, anything, hit me up. I'm going to answer all your questions next week for the end of the year story. I love you guys. Share, watch, subscribe, everything. Do the deal. Help me out. Later, y'all. Love you.